This is officially the 50th episode of the podcast. And this is not the 50th beer drank on the podcast. There's definitely been more than 50 drank on the podcast. But, hey, this one's going to taste special. Not bad.
The Honestly Lazy Podcast.
Number 50! Let's go! Woo! Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Stick. Welcome back to the Honestly Lazy Podcast with me. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing swell. Before we get into it, I know I need a fucking haircut, so no one say anything about it. I've been slacking so hard. I think it's the longest my hair's ever been, and there's no lockdowns or anything for this. And yet, I've been this lazy with my haircut, but it's honestly lazy. Maybe I should ease up on that. Welcome to the 50th episode of the podcast. 50th. I know. I know I said I wasn't going to make a big deal out of it, but as it started creeping up, I was kind of getting more excited and thinking about, damn, I actually have done 50 episodes of me talking to myself, not too many interviews or anything, and I've done 50 of them. Now, this isn't a brag. I'm not saying the content's good by any means. But I'm very proud that I've been able to entertain myself enough to film almost every single week and come up with stuff that interests me to talk about that I bring out to the whole world. I know I didn't upload last week. Couple reasons why. Main reason, got a tattoo one day. I got a boombox. Look at that. I got a boombox tattooed on the arm that usually has my big ass microphone on it. But yes, I got a tattoo, which kind of put a jam in my plans. Before we get on to that, I know I could still film, but I just kind of wanted a week off to really make things or just fucking to take a break. So I'm here now. It's the 50th episode. It is a celebration, but I gotta do my basic, intro thing. So you're either watching this or listening to this one or two ways, on Spotify or on YouTube at The Honestly Lazy Show, Honestly Lazy Podcast. I'm also on Apple Music. I'm on a bunch of stuff. Check out anchor.fm. Honestly Lazy Podcast will be there to see where you can listen to the podcast. Now, if you've been listening for a while or watching for a while on YouTube, follow or subscribe. That boosts me. That gets me excited. I'm like, yay. I got another sub. I get all excited for it, It keeps me motivated. And like I say, the end goal is 100 subs by the end of 2022. Is it doable? Maybe. We're at, I think, 66 last time I saw. Could be back down to 65. I don't know. But guess what? Life keeps going. And all I need to do is just keep focused on making my podcast as entertaining as possible. And like I said, 50th episode, I'm going to be doing a live stream. Now, I'm not sure when, because this is the Monday, all right? Like I say, I filmed for 3 nights to do this podcast. So this is day 1. I'm hoping to be filming this Friday. It is Good Friday. Might be hungover, might be out jamming. Who knows where I'll be on Good Friday. But I'm hoping I will be able to come on and actually do the stream right after the episode actually launches. But if not, it's going to turn into just a random hangout / probably after every Friday episode, like around a few hours later, I will hop on a live stream and talk to people if anybody comes on. Even if nobody comes on, I'll probably still go live because why the hell not? What else is there to do on a Friday night? Go out? Trying to save my money. I'm trying to get that down payment, baby. Get me a house. I did go out this past weekend anyways, and I spent enough money having fun and partying. I could even use the excuse it was because of the 50 episodes, I decided to go out. It wasn't that, but I will tell you that's the reason why I went out. But 50 episodes. I can't believe I've made it this far with the podcast. I mean, subscribers and everything aside, doesn't really bug me. I really just love doing this for a hobby. I like hearing people actually, like I see every day, talk about this show. Give me feedback. There's a bunch of things about this show that I really do love or enjoy. When people that like kind of know me ask me what it's about and stuff, and I really don't know. That's really bad, but I really don't know. It's a radio show, There's a lot of things that it's helped me out with. I mean, it's something to keep me busy throughout the week when I work a full day. It's something that I've enjoyed doing so much that, literally when I didn't record last week, it drove me nuts. And I'm glad that turned into that, because there was a long time when I was doing this show that I wasn't feeling it. It was very forced content that I really was just kind of doing because I felt like I had to, and not because I wanted to. But, I gotta do the same old thing. I gotta give a couple shout outs out. You know who you are. I gotta give a shout out to Courtney and Nathan for bugging me so much and pushing me to get back into the podcast, back into recording, back into, doing the show. Because believe it or not, they hounded me a lot. Even when I was like, man, I'm not feeling it. I don't know, man, I don't really think I want to do it anymore. They pretty much said I like watching it. I like everything about it. You should really get back into it. And, it was kind of motivating to think, damn, if these two can get into it, why can't anybody else? Because I didn't think that they would even get into it. Obviously, I gotta give a shout out to Ty Jones, good buddy of mine who will give me feedback. And he's also a man, if I tell him I'm not releasing an episode, he gets very mad at me. One day I'll probably end up in a back alley with him. He's going to beat the fuck out of me because I didn't upload a video or a podcast for him to listen to. And each time I shout him out, he gets more and more psyched, and that's all I want from people that will listen to it. If I give you a shout out, you get psyched, and he fucking loves it. He's actually one of the guys who told me one time when I was shooting the shit with him, they actually said, I can really tell that you're really enjoying it now. I'm playing with a little capo, just so you know. I'm very fidgety. And he said, you've definitely gotten better throughout the episodes, which I'm psyched for, especially for people who really would bash me. I saw a comment from a guy the other week on the last episode. His name is Ricky. I used to be boys with him way back in the day. I haven't seen him in years, and he was commenting on it, leaving really good feedback on the last video. So thanks to Rick. I don't know how he's been. I haven't seen him in years. I hope life is working out for him, and I hope he's doing very well. I gotta give a shout out to, man, there's a bunch of people I give a shout out to. Shout out to Smitty. Shout out to my girlfriend Paulina. She supports Living Shit on this show. My girlfriend is a big reason why I keep doing it, because she deals with the fact that I go and film 3 nights a week, and it's it fills up a lot of time throughout the week. To do this podcast, I think I've said this before, but I'll say again, to do this podcast, it's a 4-day-a-week thing. You film for 3 days, or sometimes I can get done in 2 if I really get into a subject and I can get both done at once. And then one day you gotta export the Premiere, export the audio, do everything, upload it to everywhere, schedule it, and then even Friday I gotta post it to my social medias, and then I can chill for the night. I used to post on Reddit. I kind of eased up on that, but yeah. So I really gotta say shout out to Paulina, my girl, because she supports the living shit out of this, and for some reason she thinks I can make it in the podcast community. I don't know. I'd like to give a shout out to my homie Quinn Marr, the prankster, the man who will randomly send me pictures of him watching the show and telling me it's good shit. Having someone like him whose channel was blowing up, he's in the middle of making a big video, and then he's back to his old prank ways. A man who's down to film content with me. Amazing dude to have in my life, especially in the content community, because when he was uploading as much as he was, it pushed me and it made me itch to keep filming. So I gotta give him a big shout out for that, because honestly, that helped me out so much with just trying to keep filming, and it really did help me out. Also, gotta give a shout out to Woody, Craft Woody, and Sammy from Mikes and Beers. Those two. Love the show. You know, we've given feedback to each other about our shows. Woody actually came on the Honestly Lazy show and shot the shit with me, and you know, he could tell I was really nervous. Never done any interview with someone besides Quinn, but it's so easy to do it with Quinn because he's just fucking ready to go. Like, he just wants to be asked questions. He wants to talk about his podcast and all that type of stuff, or his pranks and all that. So, you know, and Woody could tell I was nervous, and he made it so easy to make an interview with him. And even afterwards, we shot the shit for like another 45 minutes. Who else I gotta give a shout out to? The Hotter Show, that he supports the show. Good dude. Was on his podcast. He needs to still come on mine. Kind of been slacking on that. I've been slacking a lot on that. But TJ, you will be on the Honestly Lazy show. Don't worry. As you can tell, I don't really bring anybody on. I don't like. I love interviewing people, but it's an intimidating thing that I really need to get over. But yeah. I should do a shout out again to my homie Bill, the man who, I'll try to show you it. If you're watching on YouTube, you can't really see it. He did a little dagger on my leg. He's an apprentice at the tattoo shop English Rose in Bowmanville, Ontario. Great man, great dude. At this point, I think I said he gave me this tattoo for free because we were homies, and he needed skin to tattoo on, and I said, I'll do it. Just put it on my leg and go nuts. He made me feel very welcome, and he's gotten amazingly better at tattooing since he did this, and it's only been a couple weeks, and he's been practicing, itching to tattoo people, everything like that. So I gotta give a shout out to Bill at English Rose. You need to go check him out. $100 right now. He's charging for tattoos, just little ones, whatever you can do. His Instagram is Bill _ERTC. I'm pretty sure that's it. He's gonna be so mad. Pretty much, Bill is a man who actually has been listening to this podcast as well, and let's just say, like, I have a lot of people who, if the podcast was shit, they would tell me, but Bill would say it was shit, and then he'd read me out about how shitty it was, and just never let me forget how shitty my podcast really was. But he doesn't. He actually supports it. He listens to episodes while he's drawing before he goes and tattoos people. Big supporter of the show, gives actually honest feedback. He's definitely someone that I really need when I'm doing the content, because he actually gives feedback that helps me make my content better. And so does Nathan. I gotta say thank you to Nathan too. Nathan Breeze. You know, you guys give me the feedback that I need to really make this podcast better. And, you know, like I said, if you want tattoo, go to Bill. Or you can go to Nathan, English Rose Tattoo as well. He did this little traditional boombox on my arm that I am fucking in love with. Sat down, been wanting this tattoo for a while. Nathan drew it up and instantly fell in love with it. Great environment at English Rose. Great people. Easiest experience getting tattooed. Great conversation, they crack jokes, you know, they make you feel as comfortable as they ever can while you're getting tattooed. And yeah, if you need to go get a tattoo, go to English Rose. And they didn't even sponsor this pod or anything. I'm literally just saying from experience. English Rose is definitely the place to go for your next tattoo. So shout out to Nathan, shout out to Bill, shout out to Maddie, shout out to Dylan. I'm missing the last guy. I don't know. Shout out to everybody at English Rose, because you made the tattoo experience even better for me, and I cannot wait to get even more covered with tattoos like this one. Now I feel like this whole intro is just me just doing shoutouts. But it's alright. There's more coming. There's more coming deeper in the podcast. I just want to say I love getting tattooed. And I've wanted the boombox for a while. I actually saw it on Mac Miller before he passed away. And I loved that boombox. And I thought I was getting on the same arm as him as everything. But no, he had his on his right arm where my tape cassette is. And now, when I cross my arms... Oh, I gotta do it the other way. I got the boombox and with the tape cassette. So I can just go and slide it in. Yeah. Let's move on with the show, shall we? I've done all the shoutouts. I'm happy as ever to be doing this podcast. And I'm happy that I have people who listen to every single episode. And if you do that, you are very much appreciated, and I love you. And you know what? That's enough of this mushy shit. I didn't think I was going to make a big deal of the 50th episode, but here I am making a big deal of it. So, let's just keep it moving. On to the next segment. Welcome to the Honest Lazy Podcast. 50 episodes. Woo, let's go. Alright, so welcome to the random video of the week. You know what it is. It's your boy Sticks in here with a random video that I pretty much just find on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. Mostly TikTok. But I usually find a video and I poke fun of it or something like that. And this week is about a mom with her baby. Now it looks like a cute video. As you can see, it's an old Keemstar tweet if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching this, if you're listening to tweet from Keemstar from it's been I think it's been a week or two now. April 3rd. Yeah, so it's been a while since this came out. But, it was something I wanted to talk about, but I didn't record last week, so I figured, fuck it, let's do it this week. By the way, R.I.P. Gilbert Gottfried. Amazing comedian. Loved his shit. That's just a quick thing, but it's all over Twitter right now. He just passed away today as I'm recording this. But today's random video of the week is a mom who's announcing on social media, aka TikTok, that her baby is gay. And we're just going to break it down real quick. So let's just quickly just start this video right now. Let's just play it. Fuck it.
Baby is gay.
Oh my god, I can't hear because I have this set wrong. Hang on. Let's try it again.
Baby is gay.
Yeah, this is him. He's gay.
I call.
So, first off, if you're watching this, that baby is apparently gay. Which is all fine and all. If you want to teach your baby about gay people and all that type of stuff, that's fine and totally legitimate. It really, really is. My big thing is, you can't announce that your baby is gay if your baby's still saying goo goo gaga. It's just something that, in my mind, really doesn't work out. You can't just sit there when the baby comes out and start really talking, just be like, my baby's gonna be gay. Like, I'm sure you can try and you can train it and maybe, like, get it into being gay, but unfortunately, in my personal opinion, I'm pretty sure it's a fucking fact, you're kind of just born gay. So if your baby can't even speak yet, you can't say that your baby's gay.
Called up my dad and I said, hey, guess what? Your grandson, gay. Gay, gay, gay.
And it's weird that she's so in your face about this. Like, your grandson gay. Gay, gay, gay. Like, if I was on your side of the phone, I'd be as logical as her dad what he's about to say to her. Like, you can't just sit there and just announce that your baby's gay when your baby can't even say mama, or if you can, it's fucking very not clear. You can't just say your baby's gay just because you're trying to get attention on TikTok. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work out like that.
My dad says you can't just say that your baby is gay before he gets a chance to tell us he's gay.
And that is the logical father. This is a generation that built and did great things. Our generation has done a few good things, but this is a generation that built things, that made things move forward. And our generation is just sitting here and, like, making it so if you're white, a man, and gay or straight, you're just a terrible person. Now, white, straight men have done a lot of terrible things, but I think, like, I'm not as bad as all these other, as the white men that, these people hate. I'm not bad, but I don't know. Maybe like maybe we should just chill on this whole thing of like your baby being gay for right now. I don't know.
And I go, whoa. Straight people do it all the time. Little baby boy is born. Oh, he's gonna be a heartbreaker.
This is the most terrible point I've ever heard. When the little boy is born, oh, he's going to be a heartbreaker. That could be for guys too. Doesn't mean he's fucking straight. It could be for guys too. It's literally just something you say about a cute baby. Just because you say, oh, he's going to be a heartbreaker, doesn't mean the baby is automatically now straight. It just doesn't work like that. You say it to for the parents to giggle at for a second and just kind of be like, oh yeah, my baby's kind of cute. It's not actually like, oh, he's going to break hearts. That means he's going to be straight. No, it's just something that you say.
Little baby girl is born. Oh, you better lock her up when she turns 16. Clearly,
this could be both for lesbians and straight girls. Like, what kind of thing is that?
16. Clearly, people want their children to be straight. Well, my son is gay. Gay. Baby is gay.
Okay, so that's the clip. You know, it's something that drives me nuts here and there. But I mean, what can we really learn from this? She maybe should have not reproduced, and maybe she shouldn't have made this TikTok, and maybe give your kid a chance to identify himself. She sits there and says, we were born to be straight. Well, technically, yes. Like, every movie I saw, there was no gay people, or there was no love movies or Disney movies about people being gay, but it was a different time. Your kid in this day and age is in the perfect time to announce if he's gay or straight. Like, you're coming at it like it's such a shocker that your kid is, like, I don't know, coming out as, like, straight, like, or as gay, even though he can't even speak yet. Like, your kid, if he comes out as gay nowadays, he will be okay. Now, I'm not sure if he'll be 100% okay, but it'll be more welcome than when we were kids and someone came out as gay. Even for me, who was born in 1995, if someone came out as gay to even us, it was weird. Nowadays, it's so much more welcome. The fact that she had to do this TikTok to announce that her kid, who's still saying goo goo gaga, is gay when she didn't have to, and the baby can literally come out and people will accept him. It's a fucked up thing. And second of all, don't say your baby's gay. He doesn't even know what the hell. He's not even saying anything. When you called your dad's probably like, great, she's off her fucking meds again. Like, this type of shit is not okay. It's like when the I don't know, when, like, you know, like those camps for, like, Christian camps to try and make your kids straight again and stuff like that. This type of thing is not okay. This type of thing, to me, and this is just my personal opinion, is a step backwards from how far we've come from doing this. What's wrong? Like, it almost feels like nowadays when it comes to these type of videos, like, you know, my kid's gay, or like, we're here, like, get used to it, all that type of stuff. It's almost like, it's almost bad to be straight in some ways when I see videos like this. They almost make it sound like it's bad to be straight nowadays. Like, it's changing times, and I don't care if anybody's straight, gay, bi, trans, or whatever. It's your choice, you know? And I fucking will hang out with you if you're straight or gay. I mean, I've hung out with guys before, and then they tell me after hanging out, like, I'm gay, and I'm like, oh, well, I didn't know. It's really not a big deal to come out. Like, it is a big deal to come out as gay. It is. It's a big step, but it's a lot more welcome nowadays than it was a few years ago. And the fact that you had to make this TikTok, to me, just makes it seem like you're just trying to be an attention grabber. And you really shouldn't bring your kid into this TikTok at all. You shouldn't even say your kid's gay. You shouldn't do anything like this. the way to kind of go onwards with this with your kid is let him make his own choices. And don't try to just say he's gay and then try to drill into his head like when people were gay back in the day and try to drill into their heads that they were straight. Just let your kid be a kid. And if you really do shit like this, where you have a kid and then you just choose its sexuality or whatever, don't have a kid. Kids have to be free. Kids have to have fun. Kids have to have a lot more freedom. And if you're going to make the choices for them, I mean, it's your kid and all, but I don't agree with it. So, to me, this girl's crazy. She really, I don't know, she really should just take a step back. Think about that TikTok. Think about what she said. Get on with her life, you know. And hopefully, when the kid's old enough, he will forgive her for announcing that he's gay before he even knew he was gay, or even if he's straight. Who knows? Maybe the kid will actually be gay. And if he is, salute to him. Good to his mom for actually supporting it. But if he's straight, she better support him that way too, or she is a hypocrite.
Honestly Lazy Podcast.
Of course, like the last segment of the fucking podcast, my beer bottle had a crack in it, and I really didn't want to risk drinking glass, so I had to put it into an actual beer mug. Feel a little bit more celebratory, I guess, in the beer mug. Maybe it'll be a new thing from 50 on. The beers will be drinking out of a beer mug. Never been a fan of them, but it is what it is. But that won't stop me from talking about this last topic. So, with Easter being around the corner, you know what it is, you know. It's another long weekend. Get to chill with your family and friends. But there's one thing when I always think about when Easter comes around, there's one thing that happens. I'm like, shit, this is coming sooner and sooner, and I always get excited. But for some reason, I'm always like, am I prepared yet? And I'll tell you what it is. It is summertime. Now, everybody in summertime has their different type of goals and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people don't know what their goals and what they should be really prepared for the summer. So I made myself a list on a fucking sticky note, and I decided to go over it. This has been an idea I've wanted to do for a while. I was going to do it as a bit over on BoyStick, but I decided I'll do it for a podcast, and then maybe I'll still turn into a video later on. It'd be a great you betcha type video, but for right now, I just kind of, for the 50th episode, I figured, well, this would be something different to talk about. So, I decided, screw it. Let's just go and let's just talk about, this. We'll talk about what you should be prepared for the summer. I rolled up the sleeves. I got my hat on. I got my guy. I got my beer. And the first thing you should be prepared for this summer, and one thing you should be doing all year round to be prepared for summer, is get that liquor tolerance up. I'll tell you, I cannot stress this enough. If you drink, and you say you can drink, you better be prepared to be drinking all day on a weekend in the summer. It just happens from time to time, and you better be practicing that all winter long. It's okay, it's not too late. This list is for the people. It's not too late to get prepared for this stuff. For right now, just start going at it hard, for you to get your liquor tolerance up. Have a beer a night, and just, by the way, this is all joking. Well, if you want to have a beer a night, it's okay. A beer a day keeps the doctor away and makes your gut bigger, but whatever. Well, it's so funny to see those kids. You don't want to be the guy in the summertime. First thing you don't want to be when it comes to drinking in the summertime. You don't want to be the first one to pass out. They'll draw dicks on you. You don't want to be the first one to puke. It's okay to be the second one to puke, but you cannot be the first one to puke in the summer when it comes to drinking. And I mean, sometimes the summer drinking, the day drinking starts early. I'm saying earlier than noon sometimes. At like 11 in the morning, sometimes 10 in the morning. You start with an early morning screwdriver with your buddies, and then next thing you know, it's 3 in the afternoon, you can barely hold the piss in your pants. Let me try that again. You can barely walk and you're trying not to piss in your pants when you're going to the bushes to actually take a piss. It's one of those things I practice all year round. I consider myself a drinking expert for the summertime. I know I pace myself. I know when to drink water in between beers. I know pretty much how to survive a whole day I've watched my buddies try and they have failed miserably. I've watched my buddies just not give a shit, be the first ones passed out. We fuck with them. It's a true thing and it will happen to you. So I'm literally just saying to you right now, just practice now. You know, maybe this week, this Easter long weekend, you got 3 days. Try out a day drinking for 1 day. Don't drink and drive. Don't do anything stupid. Just like, you know, get a couple pints in you, start early and see how long you can last, because the summertime, the days are longer. And if you start late at night, you better be prepared to watch that sun come up. That's a trippy fucking thing when it actually happens, but it's a cool thing to happen every once in a while. But the first thing is, you definitely got to get that liquor tolerance up. It's just a scary thing. And if you don't drink, then get your weed tolerance up, because you need to do something to deal with the drunk ass people. And if you don't drink or smoke pot, please hang out with sober people, because I cannot stand, when I'm sober, fucking hate drunk people, man. They piss me off. They drive me nuts. They say dumb things. They're really loud. These are all things I do when I'm drunk. So just, if you're going to be a drinker this summer, get the liquor tolerance up and make sure you're not the most loaded first. Be one of the last ones. Be in the middle. Do whatever. Just don't be the first one. They get made fun of a lot. All right. Holy shit. I really went into it for that first part. All right. Number 2 is pick your summer bod. This is a big one. This will pretty much be your whole summer. Now, there's 2 type of ways. This kind of can go back into the liquor tolerance thing if you really ask me. There's 2 type of ways that you can do it. You can either start working out now and hopefully have something by summer, or you can go the dad bod way. Now, I used to be just a skinny twig. I didn't work out or anything, but you know, 26 now, I've got a bit of a gut. I thought maybe I'll do the workout way and, you know, get rid of the gut and stuff. But now the dad bods are in. Everybody loves the dad bods. Girls love the dad bods for some fucking stupid reason. But the dad bods are definitely in, and I recommend you just go to dad bod way. It's way easier. You can still do a little bit of working out. Working out being just walking to the beer store and back. Working out being go get your pack of smokes. Working out being, I don't know, walking to the nearest bar near you. But the dad bod way is definitely the easier way to go in the summer. But going back to the liquor tolerance thing, if you have a dad bod, I guarantee you people are going to be like, you can drink more, because obviously you drink a lot, because that fucking boiler on your in front of you is huge. So if you're going to go to dad bod way, you better buckle up and be able to hold your fucking beer, because if you can't, what kind of a dad bod are you? Now, if you go the workout way, look, the workout way is also a good way too, because if you don't like to drink a lot, you gotta be the workout way, because then people are like, oh, at least you're just focused on having a healthy, good-looking body, but you know, you don't have to, you know, like, you don't need to drink as much because you're focused on your body. But with the workout way, that means you actually have to fucking work out, and I'm not a big fan of the working out thing. I'm not. What the hell was that? Oh, something just made a weird noise. I don't know what that was, but we're going to keep going. If, like, you know, I'm not a big fan of working out, but you have to work out every day. I know guys who like work at 7 a.m. and they go to the gym at 3 in the morning just do their morning workout. If you're going the workout way, you got to stick to it, and you got to, you know, that's the only way to get out of the high liquor tolerance thing, is just having a tremendous body and just focusing on the protein shakes. And like, going to the beach is not just going to the beach. If they have one of those outside workout things, you gotta go work out for a bit. It's just you gotta stay dedicated to it. You gotta watch your carbs. You gotta watch what you eat. You gotta watch everything. It's just one of those things, man. Both sides really can suck. Like the working out thing, probably get more chicks. Girls do love the 6-packs more than the beer guts on dad bods, but they still like the dad bods because usually the dad bod guys have a nicer personality because, well, they don't try as hard. And they usually don't think they'll get a girl anyway, so they just try to befriend them. I've done that a bunch. But, oh man, this is awesome. But, you know, both of them, I would say, and this is just a joke, don't fucking get mad at me. I would definitely say both of them are hard to keep. If you work out, you gotta work out well, you gotta stay on top of it. But if you're a dad bod, you can't work out as much. You gotta be careful about the working out, and you gotta be able to drink a lot of beer or they'll make fun of you for it. So it goes hand in hand. It's just the main thing is you pick your body and you stick to it for the whole summer. Now going from the body, you gotta pick your look after the body. Now if you're going the workout way, I would recommend just the wife beater and the shorts, you know, pretty simple, or wife beater and sweatpants, or you know, just like tighter shirts and sweatpants or shorts, or even a nice pair of jeans. Now going the workout way, the clothes will be a little bit more expensive. That's more of an American Eagle. I don't know what other stores they are because I'm the dad bod type of guy. But you'll probably be spending more things on more expensive clothes. You know, you'll probably be wearing a nice pair of sunglasses, some Ray-Bans, you know, a nice watch, and you know, the typical, like, I don't know, usually it's a Bass Pro Shop type hat where you, you know, you to really wrap the look together. You know, you got the watch, nice shirt, nice shorts or jeans, Ray-Bans, and usually a trucker hat. That's the look you can pretty much go with the workout way. The sweatpants works really good on the workout body. I feel like it doesn't really work on the fucking on the dad bods. The way I look at the workout versus dad bods is when the workout people put on the sweatpants, it looks like they're just taking a day off from working out, you know, just going to relax their day. When you see the dad bods with sweatpants, it looks like they're going to be one of those creepy guys they're going to end up on a Reddit page of creepy people at Walmart. It's kind of a lose-lose situation, but if you really like the nice clothes, and you know, the workout way is definitely better. But if you're the dad bod things are so much cheaper. I'm talking, you get those New Balance white shoes. You just rock the living shit out of those all summer. You get the shorts, you hit the pockets in the front, in the back. Usually like the same, like they're kind of like jorts, whatever the hell they call them, but not really. They just have a lot more pockets, but the same type of material as jeans. You can wear all the button-up Hawaiian t-shirts you want. It's a great thing because, you know, when you're fatter, you need to unbutton that thing. The wind just goes through and cools you right down in a heartbeat, right? And then you can wear just fucking Walmart glasses. You know, like you said, you can't wear the sweatpants to Walmart, but you can wear their glasses. It's A-okay. You're a dad bod. And on top of it, you can wear a trucker hat also. I'm wearing the Honestly Lazy trucker hat, and it's a great look, you know? But you can also look into, you know, some cowboy hats. They work for the dad bods. You can also wear the old NASCAR hats. You know, you just pick a random driver, buy one of their hats, just as long as it's not Kyle Busch. And, you know, you can wear that anywhere, and, you know, you fit in. You have a dad bod, it works. Or you can just go with the old bald spot on your head and walk out without a hat and get sunburnt on your bald spot all the time. It's a great time. And if you have a full head of hair, dude, that's even better. Dad bods can grow out their hair really long, so can workout guys. If you're not going to wear a hat, you can do whatever you want with your hair. If you're a dad bod or a workout guy, it doesn't really matter. All that matters is, you know, there's two different types of styles. Just make sure if you're working out or if you have a dad bod, you know what you can rock. This is just a great tip for you. You know, I'm just here to try to help you guys out a little bit more. I don't know why I'm so good at this. It's like, I don't know how this is rolling off so good. This is awesome. Oh, just a random thing in between. Don't get tattoos in the summer, man. They fucking suck. You get really itchy and shit. My buddy Smitty's about to get one. Salute to you, bud. It's gonna fucking suck. Alright, on to the next thing. After you pick your look, it's summertime, alright? So there's two things you need to focus on. You need a nice chair and a nice cooler. I got my chair from Canadian Tire. It's an amazing thing, you know. I got the little, you open it, it folds out, you put it down, and it has a little table with a little cup holder and then a little table so you can put, like, you know, a little ashtray for your smokes, or, you know, just a little bag of spits. The chair is the most important thing to me for the summer because, you know, you're going to be doing some camping. You might be heading to the racetrack. You might be, you know, at someone's college, and guess what? They don't have enough chairs. The chair, once summertime comes, you put the chair in the back of your car, always. It just stays in the car because you never know when you're going to need it. Go to the beach randomly with your girlfriend and you're walking on the beach, you get tired, you got a fucking lawn chair right there. You can sit there and just stare at the waves as they come in. You go to a fire, you got your own chair, no one can sit on it. The community chairs really suck because once you stand up, someone can just snag that shit. But if it's yours, no one can take it. You can walk up to them and say, get the hell out of my seat. And they will sit there and be like, I don't have a chair. And they gotta sit in the shitty plastic community chairs that usually when you start getting really drunk, you sit in it and it fucking breaks. It always happens at every campfire. But if I cannot stress this enough, spend 70 to $100 to get a good chair, and just don't just jump into it hammered. They always fall through. I've fallen through a few chairs. I watched my buddy fall through a zero gravity chair. But do your research on the chairs. Oh my god, do your research on chairs. I'm trying to be serious, and like it's all just a fucking big joke, and I'm really failing. I just keep laughing at it. Do your research on your chairs, and fucking find a good one. Oh my god, this is good. Alright, this next one is just for around the campfire. You know, you got the guitar pickers, you got the 6-string pickers that will always come to every campfire. They're fun to have. Just there's only one rule. It's okay to pick guitar at a campfire. You know, people are down for it. But if you play fucking Wonderwall, your guitar should go straight into the fucking fire. I'm so sick. Everywhere I go, I hate the drunk people who say, oh, I play fucking Wonderwall. Just reject them if you're the guitar player. Be like, fuck you. Do you know anything else that can be played at a campfire besides Wonderwall? You know what? Make this the rule. If someone asks you to play Wonderwall, here's what you do. You play Liquor and Whores by Bubbles and the Shit Rockers from Trailer Park Boys. You know, they'll be angry for a sec, but then they'll start laughing at the lyrics. And it's just a stupider song, and it's just a good old time to play at a campfire. You know, it makes the people laugh, it makes you laugh, and everyone gets on with their night like it's a big old, good old time. But, it's summertime, and it's coming, and I cannot wait. I guess I didn't talk about the cooler. I forgot I said get a chair and a cooler. When it comes to the coolers, just let me tell you something about the coolers. Grab one, buy one that you can put over your shoulder, like a backpack, or like, you know, just a little cooler that you can just walk around with and it doesn't bug you too much. And get one that usually has wheels for the ground. I wouldn't recommend Yetis. Like, I would, but they're really, I don't recommend them because they're really expensive. You can go to Canadian Tire and get a fucking, like, I got this green bastard right now, and that thing's been through hell and back. I brought this green cooler I have right now, went to a wedding. Don't ask me why I went to a wedding. They told me to bring my own beer, so I brought this cooler. Then they got mad at me and said, why did you bring your own beer to the wedding? We got beer, even though they told me to bring beer to this wedding. But this cooler has officially been to a wedding. When we were moving out of the highway house, man, my brother's like, man, we should just throw that out. And I fucking said, no. This shit's coming with me. This shit has survived. So I recommend just getting like a Coleman. Coleman coolers. Those are good ones. Yetis, if you really want to be adventurous, sure, get a Yeti, but I'm not that adventurous, so I probably would never get one. Maybe down the road I will. Oh, one more thing for summer. Get yourself a good outdoor mug, because, you know, when you get sick of the beer, you don't have to switch it over to something. Whiskey, rum, tequila, or whatever, but you need something that you can make a mixed drink in, and you can put a lid on top of it. I've learned this from pure experience that you cannot do a lot with an open fucking cup, a red Solo cup. I was at the racetrack last year, and I tried to walk down a hill, and when I got to the bottom, it was full at the top. It was like almost empty by the time I got to the bottom. So, if you're going to be drinking, you're going to be drunk, get a good mug that you can put a lid on top of so you don't waste any of your drink. I can't think of anything else right now. There might be a part 2 to this later on in the podcast episodes, or maybe over on BoyStick. But for right now, those have been the, my in and outs of how to be prepared for summer. You know, you got to get that liquor tolerance up, pick the summer bod, pick the look, get a nice chair, play everything but a Wonderwall at campfires, you know, and pick yourself a good cooler and get yourself a good mug for walking around with, because that's all you need for the summer. Summer's really not hard to do. Like, it's a really simple thing. I would get into the camping side of it, but you know, a lot of people don't. Like, some people don't camp, so I don't want to talk about that. That'll be for another episode. Maybe I'll be on the next episode. I'll talk about how to get ready for camping and make some jokes about that. But for right now, these have been your tips for surviving summer. This is your boy Stick. Let's say goodbye. This is it. You know, this is it. It's time to say goodbye. Well, that's it for the episode 50 Honestly Lazy podcast. Just I talked a lot at the beginning, so I'll just try again to just try to make it better at the end. Thank you to everybody who has been supporting the podcast, who's made it this far. I told people this was episode 50, and they were like, "Damn, 50 episodes, keep the grind up," and shit like that. So I did it. I did 50 episodes of me talking to myself. Hopefully I can get a co-host down the road or something. But for right now, it's just me. And, it's been fun doing this, and I love where I'm going, where I've done with the show, and I love where it's going. The ideas for the live show are really kicking in. It's just a bunch of stuff. I'm starting to just think of random shit and be like, well, I could do this, and I could do this and that. And, between a live show and just doing the podcast and starting to film in the summer, I'm really excited to see where I'll go with this whole thing, because it is a lot more to me than just a show now. It's weird to say, but it's going to be a brand. I got the hats and shit. I'm going to start making some merch. There's a bunch of stuff that's coming that I'm very excited for, and I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store. Hopefully down the road, I can do this more than once a week and be able to film as much as I can, do the show as much as I can, do live shows a lot more and stuff. But for right now, it's probably just going to be a once a week kind of thing, just filming throughout the week. But 50 episodes, this is nuts. 50 more until 100. End of year goal of hitting 100 subs. Hopefully I make that. And, just keeping on the grind of making content, making the podcast. Even though everybody and their mom has a podcast, I'm still grinding every fucking day, and I'm still trying to make it unique from everything else, even though it's probably not. But I'm having so much fun doing this, and without you guys, I would not be doing it. Even though the views are always low and shit, it doesn't matter. One view fucking gets me very excited. And, the big 50, man, we made it. I made it to 50 episodes on my own, and who knows what the next 50 have in store. Unless I get canceled somehow, which you never know. But I just want to say thank you to everybody. I shouted out everybody at the beginning, and if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. But, this is nuts to think I hit 50 episodes, and I know it's not a lot, but it's definitely something to me, and it's a grind, and it's nuts, I hope that, I can keep doing this, and it brings me this much joy for the next 50 episodes. And if it doesn't, the best part is I can just stop and go on living my life, because But thanks to everybody who's been supporting. If you like this shit, leave a like, leave a comment, go support all the social medias, do whatever, just support me. Down the road there'll probably be a Discord, probably not a Patreon. I don't know what the fuck to do for Patreons, but I like to raise a glass. Thank you very much to everybody who's been watching since day one, and hopefully you stick around for more, because there's a lot more coming. Until next time, it's your boy Stick. Here's to another 50. It's not bad.
Honestly Lazy Podcast.
Number 50!